From the far reaches of the galaxy to the depths of the internet, this is June's news update from That's Effin' Weird. I am your host, Stevenson Longbottom. One of the most unbelievable stories to emerge from World War II is that of Japanese intelligence officer Hiro Onoda. Stationed on Lungbang Island in the Philippines in 1944, Onoda was ordered never to surrender and continue fighting until his commanding officer returned. When the war ended in 1945, Onoda refused to believe, and the announcements claiming the Japanese had surrendered, he refused to believe them and thought they were enemy propaganda. For nearly 3 decades, he survived in the jungle conducting guerrilla operations, avoiding capture, and other shenanigans. It wasn't until 1974 when the former commanding officer personally traveled to the island and officially relieved him of duty that Onoda finally laid down his rifle. His story remains one of history's most extraordinary examples of loyalty, determination, and the dangers of isolation. And speaking of isolation, the United Kingdom continues to debate how much access young people should have to social media platforms. Discussions surrounding age restrictions have intensified amid concerns over mental health, online bullying, and harmful content, and excessive screen time. The Prime Minister of the United Kingdom has expressed support for strong protections for children online and has backed measures aimed at improving internet safety. Advocates argue that limiting social media access for young users could reduce exposure to harmful content and improve well-being. Critics, however, question how much restrictions should be enforced or would be enforced, and whether they might infringe on personal freedoms. The debate highlights the growing challenges governments face in balancing child safety and digital rights in an increasing connected world. And speaking of safety, in a shocking incident involving the Pasadena Police Department, released critical incident footage involving an officer who accidentally shot a fellow officer. According to the chief, the shooting occurred during what was described as an unsafe and out-of-policy horseplay involving a loaded firearm. The incident quickly drew public attention because it occurred among trained law enforcement professionals who are expected to follow strict firearm safety protocols. Officials emphasized that the event was preventable and served as a reminder of the dangers associated with mishandling weapons. The release of the footage has sparked discussion about accountability, firearms training, and maintaining professionalism, even in non-emergency situations. Fortunately, the incident has become a case study in why basic firearm safety rules exist in the first place. And our last story for today involves Google. A strange conspiracy theory circulating online claims that Google is somehow involved in releasing millions of mosquitoes. The rumor likely stems from public awareness of biotechnology projects that involve releasing specific modified mosquitoes to help combat diseases such as the fever, Zika virus, and malaria. These programs are generally conducted by scientific organizations and biotech companies that aim to reduce mosquito population capabilities of spreading diseases. Conspiracy theories, however, have connected unrelated technology companies, including Google, to these efforts and suggested hidden motives without providing credible evidence. In reality, the science behind mosquito programs is extensively studied and monitored by researchers and public health agencies. Nevertheless, the bizarre theory continues to spread online, illustrating how easy scientific projects can become the project of speculation and misinformation. But I will say, why the fuck is Google doing this? And that is this month's news update from Stevenson Longbottom. Please join us next time, or should I say next month, for another news update.
And that wraps up another episode of That's Effin' Weird. If you enjoyed today's conversation, make sure to follow, rate, and share the show with someone who loves the strange, the unexplained just as much as you do. You can keep up with all the things weird by following us on social media. We have Instagram, Facebook, Discord, and soon to be Patreon, where we share our clips, updates, and even more bizarre content between episodes. Got a topic you want us to cover, or a weird story of your own? Reach out to us and be a part of the conversation. We're always looking for the next strange thing to dive into. And just remember, we don't want stuff that's normal. We want stuff that's effing weird.